Alright, you guys, I had my very first city last night in Return of Reckoning. It was Inevitable City Defense on my Black Orc, and ooh boy, was it rough. And that's not to blame for my group. I actually had a good group of people. They were really cool, really chill, tried their best, tried to organize everybody their best, but we had some bad stuff stacked against us. We lost some people in the queue right before we got into the fight, and we ended up with some extra, I guess, pug people, solo players, whatever. And overall, we pretty much got stomped, but I had a lot of fun doing it. I learned a lot. Obviously, this being my first city siege, I did try to look up a couple videos on sieges and city defense and stuff, so I kind of had a basic idea of what was going to happen, but as you know, until you do it yourself, it's not really the same. But I had a lot of fun. Overall, I was probably the weakest member of our group, maybe even the whole warband. I mean, I'm not in bad shape by any means. I have my full Vanquisher set, I have most of the Genesis set, I just got my better scenario weapon, the 56 level one, I think it is, or 51 level, something like that. So it is the Dominator one. So I mean, I'm doing pretty good gear wise, and I tried my best, but obviously we were apparently up against some pretty heavy hitters on the order side. I have not been playing long enough to really know all the people who play, but as soon as we got in, they were looking at the scenario information window and knew several of them right off the bat, and we're like, oh crap, we've got so-and-so and so-and-so. And then after we got destroyed at the first couple points, it sounded like they were reading off, oh, well, this guy's renown rank 87, this one's 80, whatever, and so on and so on. I'm like, man, I am so out of my league right now as far as renown ranking gear and everything goes. But it was fine. I did my best. I tried to, we had challenge rotations called out, and if I was still alive when mine came, if I saw we were going down quicker and I wasn't going to make it to my challenge rotation, I was throwing my challenge out to get it out there, and making sure to keep my WA buff up, because apparently that's the main reason why anybody wanted me, because I shouted in the LFG channel that I was looking for a group, and I did, SNB WA tank looking for a group, and I got 3 invites immediately, and I was like, holy crap. I just took the first one that came in, but I had several people whisper me too, and I was like, sorry, I already have a group. But apparently higher level, or 60 plus, I guess, WA specs sword and board black orcs are fairly in demand right now. Hopefully that continues as I get higher renown ranking and can hold my own, but I really want to get to 70 plus and get into better gear. I'm high enough now that I can buy and wear most of the invader gear, but of course I have enough medallions to actually buy some invader gear, but I'm waiting because from what I understand, when I unlocked the full Vanquisher set and got the Vanquisher title and everything, it made it to where when we do forts, I can get invader pieces of gear in my bags, in the gold bags. So I don't want to buy anything on the off chance that I do a fort and I get a piece of gear in a bag, and then I end up with a duplicate of something that I already paid my medallions for. So I at least want to try to wait until either I get enough medallions to buy most of the set and I haven't gotten any drops yet, or until I get a couple drops and then I have enough pieces or enough medallions to buy the rest of the pieces, and then I'll gear myself out that way. And then I guess after Invader comes the, what is it? Is the Sovereign set? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really sure what set comes next because I haven't even looked that far, because I'm sure once I get to 70, or I don't think you have to be 70 for the Invader set. I think it ends in the mid-60s, but I'm sure when I get to that point, it's going to take me a long time to continue. Apparently 60 to 70 isn't that bad, which hasn't seemed that bad so far. It's definitely slower than before, but I understand that 70 to 80 is a lot slower, and then once you get to 80, it just drops to a crawl as far as your renown rank gains go. But yeah, overall, really fun time in the city. If anybody from that group is watching, I appreciate you being awesome and chill and like explaining things, because there were a couple times where, you know, they did explain things like, okay, this is what we're doing, this is where we're going, this is, look on your map, it's over in this area, and so on. So that definitely made it a lot easier of a first experience for me. And also, I apologize if I don't think that I was a detriment enough that, like, if they had somebody other than me, it would have made any kind of a difference in the situation we were in. But still, like, I always want to be one of the people who's helping the group succeed more than anything. But that's gonna be about it for this video, guys. I just wanted to share with you my first city experience. It was a ton of fun. It was, oh man, I didn't even tell you guys the best part. So towards the end, after we're getting completely stomped and rolled, everyone decided, like, let's just take off all our gear, because we're essentially getting farmed right now, and we'll just run out at the last point completely naked. So like at least half the warband did it, and we all just run out with the lords or whatever, the end bosses, and the order comes in, and there's just a bunch of us standing there naked in our underwear, just jumping up and down. And of course, order didn't find any amusement in it. They just killed us and went on with their day. But we found it hilarious, and we had a good time. And even though we suffered a crushing defeat, we did have a really great time, and everybody was laughing and joking around. So again, shout out to everybody who's in that group. I hope to play with y'all again. Really fun. I feel more seasoned now, and I'm definitely gonna try to learn things more and get better and be a better group mate in the future. But thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. We've been getting a lot of new subscribers and members of the community lately, and I think that's awesome. I'm really glad to come together with people who, you know, enjoy Warhammer and share the same things that I like to do, you know, with me. So follow me on social media, all that fun stuff. But thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.